Are we recording? Great, thanks. Hi guys, hi mom, hi to anyone else out there who doesn't know me. My name is Chloe and you're watching the very first post in my new video blog, Chloe Visits Mexico City. So I'm Chloe and as luck or destiny would have it, I found myself in Mexico City where I plan to spend the next 6 months or so improving my Spanish and learning everything I possibly can about the Mexican culture, which has fascinated me for so long. Why a video blog? So I have traveled quite a lot in my time. I've visited many different countries. Mexico was still one of the ones on my checklist. And what I've found in my travels is that the best things that I find in every city I go to were always recommended to me by someone who lives there, either a local or another foreigner who's been living there for a while. And they've always been able to give me kind of off the beaten track tips that you won't find in the travel brochures. So I kind of thought, well, while I'm in Mexico, one of the biggest cities in the world, if not the biggest city in the world, one of the most densely populated cities in the world, I'm sure to find a lot of interesting things that I can talk about, so why not put it in a video blog? So what I had kind of planned to do with this blog is, we all know the reputation that Mexico has. We've all seen the news, we've all heard the kind of stereotypical, it's dangerous, kind of the trafficking, all that kind of news. And I wanted to come here and see for myself, is there any truth to it? I kind of get the feeling that it's probably like any other country where there's both sides to the story. And I thought that the best way to find out would be to come and experience it for myself. And that's kind of why I wanted to share it with you guys, because I imagine that a lot of you out there are planning a trip to Mexico or even coming here to live. You're maybe a little bit nervous and don't know what to expect. So I thought that by putting up these videos, I would be able to give you a kind of toolbox for travelers where you can find out tips to keep yourself safe, how to get the best value for money, what are the unmissable sights of Mexico City if you have a short amount of time here, what other things to add to your itinerary if you have a little bit longer. I don't claim to be a professional video blogger, but before I came here, I did a little bit of homework and I got in touch with a travel writer and video blogger from Mexico City herself. Her name's Alicia, and here she is.
Hello.
This is Alicia. So Alicia's going to help me. She obviously has a lot more experience than I do with the camera, etc. I have my own gadgets. She's going to come with me on a lot of my tours and on the activities that I do here. So she'll be able to help me film so that it's not just a bunch of kind of boring selfies constantly updating to social media. I plan to have videos, photos, text. I even want to write a little bit where you can find out a little bit more information about the places I've seen, the places I've visited. Also, Mexico City, it's such a fascinating city. It's so diverse in terms of culture, food, art. It's so colourful. I've said it's almost like a shock to the senses. As soon as I got off the plane, I was greeted to a crazy mix of sounds and sights and even smells of foods I didn't recognise at all. And obviously the Mexicans as well, they're like a good fiesta. They're party people. What I've seen so far is it doesn't stop. You can go out, it's like 24-hour, doesn't sleep kind of city. So I hope to take you on a little trip of the nightlife as well. So make sure you follow the blog. The website will be chloevisitsmexicocity.com. I'll be on all social media. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can follow me in any of those ways. I'll have a little separate section for tips. So if you don't have time, or if you've already seen the video and you just want to remind yourself of the tips that I gave, I'll have a separate section just to keep yourself safe in the city. I've seen some of the things. I mean, they say that the traffic of Mexico City, it's so populated. I've been told that you don't get on public transport at rush hour. As a tourist, we usually don't have to get on public transport at rush hour, which is a good thing. One thing I've noticed is that they have a separate carriage on the metro for women, which freaks me out a little bit. I'll find out a bit more about that, about why, and I'll post about it. But it's like any other city, you know, it's going to have its downsides, it's going to have its upsides. I'm going to give you a completely unbiased view of both the good and the bad. And so I think that's it. I think just subscribe to my YouTube channel, to the webpage, all social media. I will do my best to keep updating pictures and things, keep you all informed of what I'm up to. I'm sure my mom will be really happy about that. And for now, I think all that remains is to say buenas noches, as they say in Mexico, or good night.